A trade feud has been revving up between two global giants, the United States and Germany. It started with a jolt on March 27, 2025, when President Trump imposed sweeping 25% tariffs on imported cars. Germany quickly responded, escalating tensions that could rattle the entire automotive supply chain. This isn't just about politics, it's about pistons, profits, and powertrains. Germany's auto sector is a national engine of growth, with brands like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, and Volkswagen contributing over $35 billion to the U.S. import economy. The impact was immediate when the tariffs were announced. Until then, Germany had maintained diplomatic cool despite previous steel and aluminum tariffs, but this move struck at the heart of its economy. Chancellor Olaf Scholz criticized the tariffs, warning of economic wreckage. Finance Minister U.S. Cookies followed up by stating that no countermeasures were off the table. Targeting German automobiles was seen as an attack on the country's industrial backbone, and the response was swift. France backed Germany, and EU leaders started aligning for a more assertive stance. Germany, known for its careful negotiation tactics, took a dramatic turn by advocating retaliatory tariffs not only on U.S. cars but also on agriculture, electronics, and digital services. The European Commission joined in, with President Ursula von der Leyen condemning the tariffs as harmful to businesses and consumers. The EU swiftly moved to counteract, with France, Italy, and Spain supporting economic pushback. Brussels began crafting reciprocal tariffs targeting everything from soybean exports to Silicon Valley giants. Protests erupted in German cities like Stuttgart and Wolfsburg, where workers and labor unions demanded action. Auto executives lobbied the government, and Germany made it clear it wasn't acting alone. Even Canada was drawn into the dispute when Trump dismissed it as the 51st state, prompting a strong rebuttal from Chancellor Scholz. The industry is feeling the heat, with the Center for Automotive Research warning that these tariffs could significantly increase U.S. car prices. German automakers, deeply reliant on American buyers, are facing uncertainty. Sales of brands like BMW and Audi dipped within days of the announcement. Both German and American suppliers have started halting investments and pausing production. The conflict isn't confined to cars. Germany's industrial base includes chemicals, air technologies, and precision manufacturing, all of which could suffer if the EU broadens its retaliation. Automakers are divided, torn between supporting government action and avoiding long-term economic fallout. Some may consider shifting production to the US to bypass tariffs, but the costs of such a move are uncertain. The dispute has now expanded beyond the auto industry. Germany and the EU are reviving digital taxation proposals targeting American tech giants like Amazon, Meta, and Google, using them as leverage in negotiations. Additional proposals include slashing U.S. agricultural import quotas, restricting American airline operations, and limiting tech platforms in Europe. France and Italy are at the forefront of this counteroffensive, with President Macron framing it as necessary to counteract economic aggression. Canada, also impacted by the tariffs, is considering its own countermeasures. If Germany, the EU, and Canada unite, the U.S. could find itself facing a formidable economic alliance. This isn't just a government-level dispute, it's deeply personal for thousands of German workers in cities like Munich, Stuttgart, and Hamburg. Factory slowdowns and job concerns have prompted labor unions to take a stronger stance, demanding swift retaliation. Public sentiment is shifting toward defiance, and political leaders are responding in kind. Headlines reflect this shift, with bold statements rejecting U.S. economic pressure. However, automakers remain cautious, urging the government not to damage decades of investment and cooperation with American partners. Restructuring supply chains or moving production to the U.S. is a costly strategy, and industry leaders are weighing their options carefully. One tariff has triggered a global trade showdown. Germany has moved from defense to offense, the European Union has shown solidarity, and Canada is considering its next steps. This isn't just about vehicles, it's about economic power plays and international credibility. The outcome of this conflict could redefine how the world reacts to economic pressure. The question remains, Will Trump double down or reconsider? How will German automakers navigate these turbulent times? The answers could reshape global trade for years to come.